Alright, time for another game of field test. This time I'm playing Bant Artifact Sack with Guard Tiger, which is one of the new cards. So, I did cut some one-drop artifacts for it, but I don't think it should be that bad. So, I didn't get to test out this card in the last deck because I never drew it. But yeah, let's see how well this thing functions. I'm actually not sure how good this card is in this deck because, like, yeah, I guess it's top end, but I don't really need to. Like, it's technically supposed to be life gain slash top end, but I already have life gain slash top end in the form of show, which also does something on ETB, but maybe like a 5-drop flash thing is just good on its own or something. And yeah, we're off. I'm on the play, and this hand has. I mean, I guess it's fine. It doesn't have early game. It's also only. It's bad if I draw more lands. I think I keep this anyways, but yeah, this could go very poorly depending on how I draw. But yeah, anyways, do I? I mean, I'm sacking this for blue, or I'm sacking this for green. I think. So I need white, white, green, green, blue. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mountain, they're playing aggro deck, right? Oh, okay, so they're not playing a creature deck. If they are playing a creature deck, I can't tell. I think they're playing some sort of combo thing. Or I need to end up turn sack this, fetch out green. Yeah, I need to fetch out green here. And okay, I guess this thing I'm hoping to find something other than I'm hoping to find an artifact other than Parasols that I can sack because I don't want to be sacking Parasol. Because that thing actually I want in play, but yeah, in that case, cash Thrasher. Okay. And they're also going to get this is also going to get buffed, which I don't appreciate, but that's fine. Please find something useful, exploitable. That's pretty good. I'll fetch out or do I need to fetch this turn? Yeah, I kind of need to fetch this turn to have Error Prone up. Error Prone needs to sack the Parasol, which is not great, but I guess it has to be done. Yeah, if I'm fetching this turn, then I should just fetch the plains now. I'll put the exploitable onto the island, I guess. And if my opponent doesn't do anything that I need to Error Prone, then I guess I just bank a treasure and then get to show onto a treasure instead of, or I still need to, or no, I can show and also sack the treasure. So hopefully they don't play anything that requires me to error prone this turn. Ash Thrasher, okay. Yeah, that's another one of these guys. Blazing Raid. Oh, that's kind of scary. I guess that means, yeah, I have to do this now. So now I don't have mana fixing from the Parasol, but I guess it's fine. So I guess they're thinking about whether they want to. I mean, you always swing here, right? I don't know what they're thinking about. And okay, there's also you can't exile cards face down on Cockatrice, or at least you can't exile face down and also hide what it is. And I'll just take here. I want this thing to stick around for a turn. So I don't get to do on curve show due to how the mana works out unless I find something. That's a lot of lands. Yeah. So this fetches. I mean, I guess I can just play show and not sack anything, and then sack something next turn. You know, lets me use up my mana more efficiently, and I hope they don't have something that can kill a 4/4. Yeah, I guess that's what has to happen here. So, do I swing with Air Prone then? Because I'm not really making use of this thing right now for blocking. I might trump with it actually. I don't want Shell to get into combat in case that means they have enough to remove it. What does this do? Okay, it's a creature. Sure. And okay, that's also fine. I can actually block it with Air Prone. Sure. That also pings me for 1. How is that? Okay, like I just block here, right? Why are they not attacking with cast? I guess they don't have a way to get past show, which actually is quite good for me, if that's what they're doing. So I guess Joe can start going nuts starting from this turn. I'm drawing just land right now. Well, unfortunately, I guess I have to waste a mana here, get this thing to start doing stuff. But yeah, wing, sack this, have a million things happen to me. Okay, that also punishes fetch lands. So now it's a 5/5, which does outsize everything they have mostly. Also, this is fetching planes. I guess I need to fetch one more planes right now. Cash Thrasher. Yeah, that happens. And that's another Cash Thrasher. Okay. And sure. I'm going to be taking a bunch of damage from this, but that should be fine. Like, I don't think they can contest the show, so I'll just try to And I don't think they have a way to do extra damage. So yeah, I just block with everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I want this thing off the board. I want this thing off the board mostly. They could have paralysis tricks. Is this no? It's not instant speed. I don't think they have a trick here. I think I can just I think I can just block and get these things off the board. So now would be a really good time to top deck one of my life gainers. That happens. I go down to 5. I go down to 4, and then I need to crack these guys, which puts me down to 2, which is not good for me. But I think I have to do that anyways. And I mean, show brings me up to, what does that do? Okay, sure. They're playing post combat for some reason. But okay, sure. If they can't, then that's good for me. So I need to sack these two guys to. I mean, can I leave these guys uncracked? It's obviously going to make me lose life either way. So yeah, I think I need to crack them. So get the extra planes, get the forest, yeah. So come on, useful thing. I mean, I can't complain about that. I guess I have the wrong card right now. I should probably fix that on my end. So, anyways, I guess I'll just pretend that this is the correct card. I'll reload the deck later on. Can I cast this? Not if I also want to swing with show, and I really want to swing with show this turn. So yeah, sacking my Parasol was not good for me. Although I think I kind of needed to do that. Maybe it could have worked out. Like I take 2 extra in the face, or like I mean I take 4 in the face, but I get to play show on curve and still have good mana afterwards. So I can Nameless Hill, and actually yeah I Nameless Hill, play out Kason, punch this thing, swing with show. Yeah, that works out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Create this thing. Wait, that's still the wrong one. Where's the related? Is this like under related cards? No, it's not. I guess I need to just do it manually. I can't create cards manually. Okay, well, what's the card called again? Kason seeking herself. Oops, wrong one. I think that's correct. Yeah. I'll just like, but yeah, I punch this thing. So now I get to attack with show, and then I have enough blockers afterwards. So yeah, swing with this, sack the treasure token, gain 3, draw a card, put a counter on it. I'm still drawing lands. I mean, if they clear my board, they can still swing in for lethal. But I already play a land this turn. Yeah, okay. Well, I pass here. They're going to start flipping stuff off the top. Sure. That's enough hasters for me to die here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. So I drew only 4 non-land cards in my top however many, which is really bad screw, but somehow I've managed to like hang on until now, just off 4 cards. I think that just shows how powerful Show is when my opponent doesn't have a way to deal with her. But yeah, now I'm just dead. So one of the things I wanted to test out was Star Sapphire, because I think this card's actually nuts against decks that spam the board, assuming that well, yeah, assuming that it's a deck that spams the board. I'll take out like some low impact stuff. The 3-drops, I should trim some 3-drops. I'll take out like some of these guys. And I guess I borrowed in some 2-drops. I'll trim some 2-drops, of which I don't actually have that many. I guess I'll trim an Arrow Prone, because it's not that great when it's just bouncing. Actually, no, I need to reload my deck now, because I fixed the stuff, right? Yeah, I fixed the art. So what was it again? I bring in these guys. I take out this guy, one of this, and then some Air Prone, Tsuchinoko, Grimoire. Yeah. Tsuchinoko with nothing to sack. I think I still keep this, but I'm not very happy about it. Yeah, I get down Wayfarer's Shrine early to crack for green. I mean, you can wait on the crack for Wayfarer's Shrine. So if I don't find anything, so Star Sapphire bouncing Miui, it sounds fun. I don't think like this deck is the best deck for Star Sapphire, because a lot of my ETBs require an artifact sack, which I don't have infinite of. I feel like Star Sapphire would be much stronger in like the previous Sultai sack deck I was playing, because that thing had Niue, which was probably the ideal thing to be blinking with this. Well, I need to get down 2-drop, even if I don't like how it... So I just get down 2-drop to block. That feels bad, but I mean, that's kind of what I have to do here. I can wait a turn, but I can just blink Tsuchinoko later with Miui or something. Yeah. So Tsuchinoko, don't sack. Right. And do I trade this off? Yeah, I kind of need to trade this off. So then I play Miui, and I mean, it's a 3/3, which is pretty big. I actually need to Tsuchinoko into a swamp. Yeah, I tried Tsuchinoko into a swamp. Oh, that's a lot of one. That's a lot of 2-1s. Roving orb. That's good. Do I keep this thing up? Sure, why not? So I roving orb. Next turn I star sapphire. I need to keep around the roving orb, but like, you know what? I should just play to the board. So it's a 3/3. 3/3s can block somewhat. Going to do this. I wonder what deck this land's for. It seems just worse than a normal fetch land because it takes up your land drop. Oh, that's okay. Oh, well, yeah, that is kind of bad for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, sure, I take 6. So I probably should have just held roving. Oh, well, that's a really timely swamp. Unfortunately, I think my best play right now is the roving orb, sack the food, and then try to go nuts with Star Sapphire later on a later turn. I guess that's the main problem with Star Sapphire against aggro decks. Once you can get her down, your opponent's out of stuff to trigger her. Yeah, but yeah, I think I just have to uh roving orb sack food and hope that works out for me. Uh, sure. Guess that happens. Shigani Manor burns. Oh yeah, that card. That card that I feel like, why does it have time loop? If they swing out, I guess I get rid of this guy first, because that thing actually has an ability. Alright, yep. Roving orbs coming down and blowing that thing up. And do I take... I go down to 4 if I do that. Yeah, I guess I do. Because I have the foods lying around, and I really want this thing to be alive for Star Sapphire to start doing stuff. I wonder if they're holding up any removal. And I kind of doubt that. Oh, that's error prone. I can't do both because of how my mana works out. I guess I'll just Star Sapphire if they attack and then sack the food in their turn. Yeah, I guess that's what I do. They're probably going to play... No, they're playing this pre-combat, right? So, like, I can't get both triggers off Star Sapphire. Actually, they get... Oh. Well, in that case, I'm flashing this thing in. They're still swinging? Okay, sure. Do I get rid of the 3/2? Probably better for me to get rid of the 3/2 here, right? Get off the board. And then, do I still take, like, what? Yeah, I want to leave all these guys around because it might matter a lot. So if I draw a land next turn, I can splash out Cassin, minus on one of the tokens, and then on my opponent's turn, if they swing, I'll flash Roving Orb, or I'll blink Roving Orb, and then Error Prone. They're not going to play that thing. I kind of need to do this here to like get some better life totals. Exploitable. Yes, that means I exploitable into Cassin, punch one of the tokens, and then leave back these guys to block with, because I don't want Star Sapphire to get blown up and then suddenly me having nothing to protect my guy. Yeah, I guess I have to do that. So exploitable onto the planes of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Cassin punches token, I think. Yeah, I have to punch the token here to get stuff off the board. Oh, I completely did not realize that. Yeah, huh. But yeah, they probably have removal for Star Sapphire now, which is going to be annoying for me to deal with. Yeah, and they still get to punch me in the face for that. Okay, I'm like very much in danger of dying now. I still got Error Prone made, but I go down to 2, and this thing just punches me for 2 later. And they do that thing again. Okay, sure. They flipped 2 lands. So I need something good off the top. And they're swinging out. They're all swinging into my face. Yeah, I need to do this now. Oh, yeah, that happens. Okay, well, I think, yeah, I plus case in to look for something to save me here. And I can hold up Error Prone, so that gives me 3 mana to do stuff. This thing just kills me next turn, on tap. Yeah, I need to look for stuff now. Come on, Guard Tiger. Okay, actually, show, does that save me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's enough for Error Prone, but I don't get to sack anything to it, but, I mean, I get show online. I can also take Guard Tiger instead, which requires a non-creature or non... I guess this thing can sack a land. I think show's probably maybe Guard Tiger is better. So take Guard Tiger, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still have Error Prone left over. I think I take Guard Tiger here because I really need Error Prone to be around. Or I really need an active Error Prone to be available here right now because... Oh no, I don't have an active Error Prone because I need to sack my... I need to use up the treasure to guard... Okay, I should have grabbed show instead. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just do a blank 1, 3 Error Prone and maybe that does stuff. Yeah, I need to do it this turn now, so that's not good. What land do I sack here then? I don't think I need more swamps right now, right? Like I already have Cassin in play. I can just spin this, go up to 7, and I mean this is pretty beefy. If Cassin survives, she can like dig it again, and that maybe finds me something useful. They still need to deal with the 5-4 on swing, so like yeah, I'm pretty sure I still have a chance here. That's 2 things. Okay, well, sure. Are they just attacking face? Yeah, I guess I just like do Aeropro made no sack mode and block like this. So now I think I finally managed to stabilize somewhat. That's another land. I guess I need to case in again to like find something to play this turn. Keep drawing lands. Oh well, this is. How did I completely whiff on that? Well, Aeropro can at least block again, but yeah, that is not good. And I didn't punch that when I had the chance to. Well, hopefully they don't find anything good off the top. If they blow up Aeroprone, I think I'm dead. I actually, no, I'm still like 1 away from dead, so I think it's fine if they blow up Aeroprone right now. Maybe I should have punched this thing, but yeah, like I think it was way better for me to plus to dig for cards. Okay, well they didn't have anything. I'll get to make a token off this. I'll sack this to grab a forest. And let's see. Seriously? Okay, well, alright, I guess I can. Guess I'll just keep digging for plays then. Or I should do this first, just to like send my deck, quote unquote, whatever that means. I mean, I can just punch this thing. Probably it's better for me to just punch this thing, but I should just be digging for stuff. Yeah, there's Mioi. That actually does let me stabilize because that gets me some foods, which I can use to not die. Can actually end of no, this is not a tap ability from Mioi. So end of turn, I can sack one of my foods to put a counter on Aeropro. I mean, I can do it now if I want to. I think I'd rather keep the food around to like not die though. So it's only 1+1/+1 counter, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, at least those are some. They only get to play one of them. Okay, sure. So next turn I take 2, so I need to sack a food in preparation for that. Seems doable. And oh, okay, sure. Okay, well, I'm just going to do this now in case like they have a trick. I think I should put one, or no, I'll keep the fuse around. I think I do want the extra life. And maybe play out Davriel's Deal Broker, but yeah, I've managed to stabilize, so yeah. North Sapphire would have been way more nuts that game if I realized that it triggers on that thing returning. That would have actually just wiped their entire board, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, this hand has exploitable plus some stuff. I'll keep this. To get their 1-drop, I have no answers to the 1-drop. That's another Agatha Christie. Hopefully I find my 3rd basic so that exploitable starts fixing blue for me. If I don't, hopefully I'll find my next land so Mioi comes down on curve. Or I mean, above curve, actually. So they get to play one of those cards. Are they just going to play Bumma Light now? They're not. I guess they're keeping around Cast Thrasher for next turn. And they got that thing. Alright, sure. Let's see. Parasol, that's not a good sign. If I play Explode this turn, at least I get Miwai coming down next turn, so like even if I get Massacred, at least I get to play one of my things, and hopefully that's enough to stabilize. And they just play out their entire hand. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually answering this board, unless I top deck like America or something, because I mean anything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least it's only 7, okay. That's another creature. I think I'm just too slow to like answer this, and that's not what I need. Okay, well, hopefully they don't have an answer for this thing. You're just going to blow this thing up, isn't? No, they're taking. Huh, interesting. Okay, sure, I guess. I don't know why they needed to do this on my end step, but sure. Okay. I can sack a bunch of foods, but I don't think that helps me. I have Guard Tiger if I ever get enough mana for that. That's yeah. I don't get why they did the end step sack. Hell's boom. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Or am I dead yet? I am. Yeah. All right. So turns out if I get a slow enough start, I just can't beat an aggro hand. Which I mean that makes sense. Maybe I should have mulliganed. Definitely should have mulliganed. Actually, I have rolling orbs and stuff. Well, anyways, what did we learn here? I don't know. I mean, Guard Tiger did its thing, even though Joe probably would have done it way better. Dark Sapphire would have been nuts if I played her correctly, and I also just didn't get to use her in the other games, so I don't know. But I mean, this deck still works, I guess. Anyways, yeah. Didn't really get any more information about the other cards, so I'll just end this here, I guess.